Welcome to today's video. Have you ever felt like something was just off about the way someone treats you? Maybe they smile at you, engage in small talk, or even act like a friend. But deep down, you sense that their feelings toward you might not be as positive as they seem. The truth is, not everyone who appears friendly is actually on your side. Some people hide their true emotions behind polite conversations and forced smiles. And while they may never say it outright, their actions often reveal a different story, one of resentment, jealousy, or even secret hatred. It might sound extreme, but this kind of hidden animosity is more common than most people realize. It's often subtle, disguised as indifference, passive-aggressive behavior, or even insincere kindness. The scariest part? Many people don't notice it until it's too late. That's why today, I'm going to help you recognize the warning signs, the subtle behaviors that reveal when someone secretly harbors negative feelings toward you. By the end of this video, you'll have a much clearer understanding of the people in your life and whether they truly support you or if they're just pretending. So stay with me until the end, because what I'm about to share might change the way you see your relationships forever. But here's something you need to know. There are 12 unmistakable signs that someone in your life might secretly dislike or even hate you. The problem is, these signs are often so subtle that most people completely overlook them. By the time they realize what's really going on, they've already been manipulated, emotionally drained, or even betrayed. That's why today's video is so important. I'm going to walk you through each of these 12 clear warning signs, breaking them down so you can recognize them before it's too late. But I won't stop there. At the end of this video, I'll also share a powerful strategy that will help you not only spot these signs faster, but also protect your mental and emotional well-being in the long run. This isn't just another casual discussion, this is a wake-up call. Because the truth is, hidden resentment and secret hatred can be incredibly damaging. When someone harbors negative feelings toward you but pretends otherwise, it can affect your confidence, your decision-making, and even your sense of self-worth. It can lead to toxic relationships, unnecessary stress, and emotional exhaustion. By the end of this video, you'll have the knowledge and awareness to see through fake smiles, insincere compliments, and subtle acts of manipulation. You'll be able to tell who truly supports you and who is merely pretending. And most importantly, you'll learn how to respond in a way that protects your peace, your confidence, and your happiness. So if you're ready to uncover the truth, take a deep breath, clear your mind, and let's get into the 12 undeniable signs that someone secretly hates you. And remember, stay until the very end, because what I reveal might just change the way you view your relationships forever. Sign number 1, their smile doesn't match their eyes. You've probably heard the saying, the eyes are the windows to the soul. That's because our eyes often reveal the emotions we try to hide. Have you ever noticed someone smiling at you, but something just feels off? Maybe their smile seems polite, but when you look closely, their eyes remain cold, distant, or emotionless. It's as if their expression is forced, like they're only smiling out of social obligation rather than genuine warmth. This is a major red flag. When someone harbors negative feelings toward you but wants to keep up appearances, they might force a smile, but their true emotions leak through their eyes. Their gaze might feel empty. They may avoid prolonged eye contact, or you might catch brief moments where their facial expression doesn't match their supposed friendliness. To test this, pay close attention during conversations. Do their eyes light up when they talk to you, or do they seem distant, blank, or even filled with hidden contempt? A true friend's smile reaches their eyes. It's warm, genuine, and full of life. But if someone secretly dislikes you, their smile will feel hollow and disconnected from their real emotions. Sign number 2. They constantly make excuses to avoid you. Ever had someone in your life who always seems to be too busy whenever you try to make plans? Maybe they used to be around often, but now, every time you reach out, they have an excuse ready. I've been swamped with work, or I just have a lot going on right now. While everyone gets busy from time to time, consistent avoidance is rarely a coincidence. It's a message. People who truly value your presence make time for you, even when life gets hectic. But when someone secretly dislikes you, they won't outright say it. Instead, they create subtle distance by always being too busy or canceling plans at the last minute. Over time, you might start to feel like you're the only one making an effort to maintain the relationship. One way to tell if someone is avoiding you intentionally is to observe how they act with others. If they claim they're too busy for you but still manage to hang out with mutual friends or engage with others on social media, it's a clear sign they're choosing to distance themselves from you specifically. If this happens, don't take it personally. Instead, recognize that their actions are revealing their true feelings. Sometimes it's better to accept the reality of a one-sided relationship rather than continue chasing someone who doesn't appreciate your presence. People who don't like you rarely admit it outright. Instead, they show it through their actions by avoiding you whenever possible. At first, it might seem like bad timing. They say things like, "Oh, I'd love to hang out, but I've got a lot going on. Let's definitely catch up soon," yet they never take the initiative. "Sorry, I completely forgot to reply to your text." But if this pattern keeps repeating, it's not just about being busy. It's a deliberate way to create distance without outright saying they don't want to be around you. Here's the real test. Are they still making time for others? If they claim to be overwhelmed, but you constantly see them hanging out with mutual friends, posting about their social life online, or being active in other relationships, it means they're making a conscious decision to avoid you specifically. The hard truth is, when someone values you, they'll find time no matter how hectic life gets. If they don't, they're sending a clear message. You're not a priority to them. Instead of chasing after their attention, recognize the signs and focus on relationships that are mutual, healthy, and fulfilling. Sign number 3, they downplay or dismiss your achievements. Imagine you've just achieved something big. You landed your dream job, got a promotion, or finally accomplished a goal you've been working on for years. Naturally, you'd expect the people in your life to be happy for you. A true friend would celebrate with you, offer genuine congratulations, and share in your excitement. But not responding to your messages for no real reason, even though they are active online, leaving you out of conversations in group settings, making you feel like an outsider, pretending not to hear you when you speak, even when it's clear they did. This kind of behavior isn't just rude, it's a form of passive-aggressive rejection. The goal? To make you feel unworthy, excluded, and disconnected. Being ignored in this way can be emotionally painful, especially when you don't understand why it's happening. But remember this, people who care about you won't treat you like you're invisible. If someone is constantly making you feel unimportant, it's time to stop giving them space in your life. Sign number 5, their compliments feel more like insults. Have you ever received a compliment that just felt off? It might sound positive on the surface, but something in the tone, wording, or delivery makes it feel more like a disguised insult than genuine praise. Examples of sarcastic or insincere compliments include, "Wow, you actually did a good job for once," implying you usually fail. "Look at you, being all successful." Sounds supportive, but the tone is mocking. "That's great. I never expected you to pull it off." Disguised as a compliment, but full of doubt. These kinds of remarks are known as backhanded compliments. They're meant to undermine your confidence while pretending to be supportive. A person who secretly dislikes you may use these subtle insults because they don't want to openly express their resentment. Instead, they mask their negativity behind sarcasm and humor, making it harder for you to call them out. If you often feel worse after receiving a compliment from someone, pay attention. True compliments make you feel good, not confused or belittled. Midway break, let's hear from you. Have you noticed any of these behaviors in people around you? Drop a comment below and share your experience. If you've ever been ignored, received a backhanded compliment, or felt like someone was subtly trying to tear you down, you're not alone. Now let's move forward and uncover even more signs that someone secretly hates you. Sign number 6, they criticize you. Constantly, even when it doesn't make sense. A person who dislikes you will always find something wrong with what you do. But instead of offering constructive feedback, they nitpick everything, even things that don't actually matter. They might criticize your appearance. That outfit is interesting. Your choices. Why would you even do that? Your success. I guess anyone can get promoted these days. The key difference between helpful criticism and toxic criticism is intention. A real friend will give you advice to help you grow. A secret hater will find any excuse to tear you down. Sign number 7. They constantly compare you to others. No matter what you achieve, they always have someone better to compare you to. That's great, but Sarah got an even bigger promotion. Yeah, you're good at this, but Mike is way better. You should be more like someone else. This is a tactic designed to make you feel small. Instead of acknowledging your strengths, they shift the focus to others, implying that you'll never be good enough. A true friend will celebrate your victories, not make you feel less than. Sign number 8. They mock your weaknesses. We all have vulnerabilities, things we struggle with, past failures or insecurities. A person who secretly resents you will use these against you, turning your weaknesses into a joke at your expense. They might bring up past failures to embarrass you. They laugh at your mistakes instead of encouraging you. They point out your insecurities in front of others. This is emotional manipulation, and it's meant to make you feel powerless. Real friends support you. They don't use your struggles as entertainment. Sign number 9. They are absent when you need them the most. Friendship isn't just about fun times, it's about being there during the hard times too. But when someone secretly dislikes you, they will consistently disappear the moment you need support. If you're struggling, they're nowhere to be found. If you need help, they suddenly become too busy. If you're going through something tough, they act uninterested. Yet when everything is fine, they come back around because they only want to be part of your life when it's convenient for them. A true friend doesn't vanish when you need them. Pay attention to who actually shows up when times get tough. Sign number 10. They seek you out, but only to make you feel bad. Do you have someone in your life who always brings negative energy? They criticize your choices. They remind you of your failures. They drain your energy every time you talk. It's like they actively seek you out, not to offer support, but to make sure you never feel too good about yourself. If someone only brings negativity into your life, they're not a real friend. You deserve better. Sign number 11. They talk badly about you behind your back. One of the most obvious signs that someone dislikes you is gossip. They spread rumors about you. They twist your words to make you look bad. They act friendly in person but talk negatively when you're not around. If you constantly hear that someone is bad-mouthing you to others, take it as a sign that they do not have your best interests at heart. A real friend defends your name when you're not in the room. A fake one uses your absence to tear you down. Sign number 12. They secretly enjoy your failures. Have you ever noticed someone subtly smirking when something goes wrong for you? They pretend to feel bad but can't hide their excitement. They say things like, "I told you so." They downplay your struggles, making it seem like you deserved it. This is one of the clearest signs of secret hatred. Instead of supporting you through hardships, they take pleasure in your failures. Why? Because deep down, they don't want you to succeed. How to protect yourself from people who secretly hate you. Now that you're aware of the 12 warning signs, the next step is learning how to protect yourself from toxic people who don't have your best interests at heart. Here's what you can do. 1. Trust your instincts. If something feels off, it probably is. Don't ignore that uneasy feeling. You're picking up on subtle red flags for a reason. Listen to your gut and pay attention to people's actions, not just their words. 2. Create distance. You don't need to explain yourself or seek their approval. If someone constantly brings negativity into your life, it's okay to step back. Protect your mental and emotional health by limiting your interactions with them. 3. Surround yourself with people who truly care. Real friends don't make you feel small, unwanted, or drained. They support your growth, celebrate your successes, show up when you need them the most. Prioritize relationships that make you feel valued, respected, and appreciated. The most important rule: protect your peace. If someone's hidden hatred is affecting your well-being, don't hesitate to cut them out of your life completely. You owe it to yourself to be surrounded by positivity, love, and genuine support. Final thoughts. If this video helped you, let me know in the comments. Have you ever dealt with someone like this? What did you do? I'd love to hear your experiences. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. You deserve to be surrounded by real love, not hidden hatred. See you in the next video. Take care and protect your peace.